Hello YouTube fans, it's your boy Brad here with another video. Today we're going to be looking at 3 lithium batteries that go to my little Black & Decker drill that I've had forever, over 15 years, and it's still doing, it gets the job done. It's only 12 volts, but I eventually needed to replace the batteries. So for Christmas, my wife purchased these Tech batteries, and this is the battery that came with it. It is a 12 volt 13.2 watt hour, which makes it about 1100 supposedly milliamp battery. This is the battery that she got me. This is 3000 milliamps, which makes it a 36 watt hour battery. Again, 13.2, 36 watt hours, and this one is a 2 amp hour battery, which makes it a 24 watt hours. So we got 13.2, 36 watt hours, and 24 watt hours. This is a power extra battery. Let me throw that out there. Again, this is a Tech, and this is the original battery that came with the two. Let me get that in shot. I'm going to do a load test on these batteries to see the difference. Because a lot of times you get these batteries and they give you these huge numbers, as in 3000 milliamps, 36 watt hours versus this 13.2, and you come to find out that the old battery is still better than the new battery, or outlast, or maybe even outperforms. So I'm gonna do a load test and I'll show you guys that here now. Alright guys, first thing I have here is the first battery. I'm gonna do a little Molly drill test, just one per battery, and we're gonna start with the lithium 12 volt battery that came with it, that's over 15 years old. And I'm going to drill it down and try to pull it out if I don't kill myself here. And here we go. Fresh battery. And no. That's all she rolls. Now let's go with the next battery, which is the 2 amp hour battery that I've had for several years. Hadn't been used much at all. Very rarely used. And we'll give it a shot on this next one. And we cracked the wood. Very old, dry piece of wood. Okay, let's go ahead with the Tech. And got it down. Just going to do a test here. That battery did not sound as strong. We're going to go with the Tech again. I'm going to run it on the edge of the wood. That's the Tech. Switch over to the 2 amp hour power extra. Come down a little bit further here. Guys, I'm getting definitely more power out of this power extra battery. I'm gonna do one more check here. I have 2 of these Tech batteries. Make sure my board is in shot here. And we're gonna run it one more time here. We're gonna run this one. That one ran a little bit better. So this is that. Next battery, next test, we're going to run the batteries on a little setup that I got here. I'm going to recharge the battery, let everything cool, and we're going to do the next test. Okay guys, here's our second test. I have the weirdest rig here, but I needed to put a load of some type on the brushed drill to make this test fair, and I needed a constant load, so I'm using this old stand-up fan I got from the side of the road. And I have hooked the drill to the spindle, and you can see it right there, and I'm going to put in a battery, and we're going to start with the red 12 volt power extra battery, which is 2 amp hours, and I'm going to let it run. I will fast forward through this in the making of this video, so let me stick the battery in here, locked and loaded, and I'm going to use this little clamp to hold the trigger down. We're going to see how long that's going to run. So let me kind of hit start here, and off she goes. And off she shakes. We'll see how long that lasts. Well, there we go, guys. 27:33. Let's let that cool down for about 10 minutes and we'll get the next battery. Alright guys, we have our Shintech battery about to go in and see how long this lasts. Let's fire the clock up and let's get her going. Did run a lot longer than the other battery. I'm not going to test the old battery. There's no need to do that. We saw that in the drill tests with the bolts. It just doesn't have that much left in it. So let's go to the table and conclude this. All right. In conclusion, you guys saw that I did not test the original lithium battery that came with my drill. So we're just looking at these two batteries here, which is the Power Extra and the Shintech. 3,000 milliamps, 2,000 milliamps. I weighed all three of these batteries and they come in right about the same weight. This battery out of the three, the Shintech, weighs 0.2 ounces more than these other two. So in the final result, we had, switch them around this way, on the 2,000 milliamp we got 27 minutes and 33 seconds, and on the Shintech we had 47 minutes 17 seconds, a difference of about 20 minutes, which is really awesome. Really awesome. I'm glad that these turn out. A lot of times you buy these aftermarket batteries and they don't stand up the test. Now, I'm going to say this last in conclusion. If you had purchased an original battery, the original battery, I would love to see that test. If anybody has an original battery, want to send me one. With the aftermarket, sometimes they show themselves. You find that the original battery is just as good as better. I've done some battery tests. They're in my thing of some different tools with the aftermarket battery, and the aftermarket battery even coming up with a significant rating different. They're saying that they're, 6 amp hours, and the original battery says 3 amp hours, and you find that the the aftermarket battery doesn't even come close to the performance of the original battery. So that's it, guys. Just want to do that test for you. If you like what you see on this channel, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And you guys have a blessed day.